Hi, I'm Jacqueline Nelson.
And I'm Mike Babad.
And today's bottom line is the end of rock bottom interest rates in the U.S. and what that means for Canada. So, Mike, the United States Central Bank finally did it.
Indeed. As one analyst put it, the Fed awakens. It was expected, but it's still historic. It's the first time in almost a decade that the U.S. Central Bank has raised its benchmark rate. Now, it's only 1/4 percentage point, but it means so much more given, how long it's been since the financial crisis and the Great Recession.
Now, we're still a long way away from anything we'd consider to be sort of normal conditions, although in a way, I guess the low interest rate environment was really feeling normal there for a little while. But the Fed is going to take their time, watch the indicators, and see how things go. I mean, you're really right in a way that it does signal the end of a crisis-era policy.
Yeah, they cited several things that are, going in the right direction. Consumer spending, business investment, housing, jobs. Okay, exports are still a little weak.
Well, broadly, anytime the U.S. is stronger, that's generally good for us, especially because we're the largest trading partner with the U.S. We really count on them for the movement of our goods. We are still grappling with the lower oil prices, that's true, but generally I think analysts think there'll be more pros than cons.
Yeah, and on top of that, you've got a very weak loonie, and the hope is that that will help out with manufacturing exports as well.
Now, how weak of a loonie are we talking about here?
Well, at this point, we're talking about less than 3/4 of a loonie. The Canadian dollar's been hovering at between 72 and 73 cents. When you put everything together, what's hitting it, right? Oil prices and policy divergence between the Fed and the Bank of Canada.
Yeah, the Fed is going up. The Bank of Canada is going nowhere fast. I mean, at least for a year, according to analysts. And this all just sort of reinforces that weak loonie theme. I mean, just look at the forecast from CIBC. They're saying that the dollar could go as low as 70 cents.
Yeah, and everyone sees the U.S. dollar continuing to rally, which you'd expect.
Well, either way, I mean, at least that speculation is over. Twitter can find something else to talk about. And I saw one analyst say that with the Fed decision made, we can all start looking forward to the holidays.
And Star Wars.
Yes, Mike, you can see Star Wars.
Yeah, well, Janet Yellen sure had some force behind her.